Hey, Casino Crime here, and I want to tell you about this pyramid real quick. Stick with me here for a moment, because in a matter of minutes, you'll discover why this pyramid is the secret to your PLO success. See, this pyramid is unique. In fact, it holds the secret to reversing your red line, increasing your win rate, and decreasing your variance in the process. What's even cooler is I'm going to show you how my former student and partner here at PLO Quick Pro, Alien Slayer, used the pink pyramid to achieve his breakthrough success, resulting in the graph you see here, which is the sickest million hand PLO graph I've ever seen. He did ultimately go on to win Poker Table Ratings Player of the Year honors and achieve Supernova Elite multiple times, and you're getting the opportunity to work with him on your game here in a moment. Now, before we get into the details of how the concept of the pyramid works to make you more money, all while helping you to minimize variance and reverse your red line in the process, I want to ask you to watch this presentation to the end while you still can, because you'll see my formula for exploiting other regulars in your game, and we're going to touch on the truth about variance. And even though it's impossible to eliminate variance completely, I'll show you the key to increasing your win rate while minimizing variance and reversing your red line. And then we'll wrap it up by talking about identifying which opponents and board textures to attack and which ones to avoid, so you can profit more in 3-bet pots. And in the end, this presentation is important because it maps the most efficient path to mastering 3-bet pots and finally reversing your red line. Now, let me make something clear. No matter how much work you've done in your PLO game, I promise you the advanced 3-betting strategies you're about to discover are new and different than other things you've seen. The reason why is simple. Alien Slayer and I have played well over 5 million hands and coached more than 300 students to discover the 3-betting insights and aha moments we're sharing with you right here. Remember, I'm about to show you our strategy for mastering 3-bet pots, minimizing your PLO variance, and reversing your red line. Well, first, let me tell you the lucky turn of events that actually made this whole thing possible. Is that cool? Alright, so check it out. You see, Alien Slayer was not always the player he is today, and he definitely hadn't been named Poker Table Ratings PLO Player of the Year. He had not achieved Supernova Elite, nor had he profited hundreds of thousands of dollars playing PLO yet. And in fact, Alien Slayer was just getting started with PLO when our paths first crossed. See, at that time, I was coaching a pretty large group of students and contributing to Deuces Cracked. Alien Slayer saw my videos and blogs over there and decided to invest in a 12-hour coaching package. At the time, he was working on his game playing PLO 100 on Stars. And you know what? I'd coached a lot of students, and after just a couple of sessions working with Alien Slayer, I could see he had the potential to go far, because he had the best work ethic of any student I'd ever seen. And because he was so determined, naturally, he was improving faster than my other students and really understanding the intricacies of the game quick. After our first 12 coaching sessions together, Alien Slayer was excited about the progress he was making working with me on his PLO game. So he asked if he could purchase 10 more hours of coaching from me, and I said no, because it was clear. Alien Slayer was already a beast at the tables. There wasn't much more left for me to teach him anymore. So he and I made a deal, and at the time, we didn't realize this deal would ultimately benefit you, which I'm going to get to in a moment here. See, instead of agreeing to sell Alien Slayer 10 more coaching sessions, I decided it was more profitable to work with him for free. Weird, right? Well, yes, it's rarely more profitable to not charge someone for your time. This was different, though. I realized he and I could both learn more and improve faster by working together for free, because this way we could avoid time constraints and commit to working together for the long term. After all, if our goal was to learn everything we could about mastering mid-stakes PLO so we could both reach our full potential, make more money, and move up, this was the best way. Alien Slayer and I shook hands. We made a deal. We committed to do whatever was necessary to take our PLO games to the next level. And over the course of the next 12 months, Alien Slayer and I spoke daily on Skype. We traded hand histories, talked through theoretical concepts, and broke down our opponent's tendencies. We analyzed board textures. We reviewed complicated hands on forums. And most important of all, we recruited high-stakes players and our most successful students to join our discussion so we could gain as many different winning perspectives as possible. We even broke down ranges on pro poker tools and analyzed the game from a mathematical perspective to find the hidden spots where we were leaking money. And although it was tedious and challenging at times, our hard work really paid off. Not only were Alien Slayer and I both winning more, we were experiencing less variance. We had finally connected the dots with everything we'd learned, and the results were speaking for themselves. In fact, we were not the only ones. Our students were seeing similar results. The best thing about all of this was we documented everything we learned over the course of our 12 months working together, and you can access it by registering for the advanced 3-betting course, 3-bet Mastery, on this page. And so the big breakthrough we had actually wasn't complicated at all. It actually simplified everything for us and for our students. The breakthrough was all about one simple discovery that made everything else a lot easier. We finally realized by teaching you to master one specific thing, you could simultaneously increase your win rate, decrease your variance, and increase your non-showdown winnings. And we summarize this concept with this three-sided pyramid. The pyramid represents your pot limit Omaha game as a whole. Each of the three sides of the pyramid represent non-showdown winnings, variance, and win rate. So now what about the base of the pyramid? Well, it turns out the base is what holds the pyramid and your game all together. We discovered that this one factor, the base, directly determines your ability to succeed in the three key areas: win rate, variance, and red line. So what exactly is the base of the pyramid? It's the foundation of the PLO pyramid and the component that holds it all together. It's your mastery of 3-bet pots. So now we knew the base of the pyramid was the key to everything. You see why we say learning to master 3-bet pots is the most profitable investment you can make in your PLO game. It's the one thing that affects everything. Not only do you make more than half your PLO profit in 3-bet pots, when you play optimally in 3-bet pots, your win rate increases, your variance decreases, and you reverse your red line all at once. So that's it. That's what we learned, and that's what I want to teach you. I repeat, learning to master 3-bet pots is the most profitable investment you can make. It's the base of the pyramid, and your game can only be as strong as you are in 3-bet pots. Now, if you recall, I told you Alien Slayer and I's little PLO research project really only happened because of a lucky turn of events. And we both ended up benefiting greatly as players from the work we did together already. So we want to let you benefit from it too. So we decided to package and streamline the 3-betting curriculum from our research as one advanced 3-betting education called 3-bet Mastery. Everything Alien Slayer and I have discovered about playing 3-bet pots and our personal hand history commentaries are included in the 3-bet Mastery course. For the first time, this is something you can choose to possess by registering for this exclusive training right here on this page. Remember, this is the advanced education where Alien Slayer and I walk you through our thought process and let you look over our shoulder as we break down the reasons why we make the plays we do in real 3-bet pots. That's just the core curriculum though. You also get the unique advantage of working with Alien Slayer and I personally to master 3-bet pots. Because not only do you get our most advanced 3-betting education, you get access to Alien Slayer and I inside the private forum, so you can ask us all the questions you want. We designed the program with your success in mind. Let me put it this way. I've never seen a student who actually participates and takes action with this training fail to see positive results. It's just that good. And that's also why I offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. I want you to order and have time to see if this is right for you. I want you to love it or get your money back. Is that fair? 30 full days, no questions, no nonsense, money-back guarantee. If you're not happy, I don't want your money. Okay, now we got that behind us. I want to say something real quick about variance in PLO. It's no secret. Most players view PLO as a high variance game where they lose control as the action heats up and seemingly every pot is re-raised. You've seen games like this, I'm sure. Stacks get traded constantly, and the feeling of being out of control comes from the lack of knowledge of how to get your opponents to fold when you hold napkins, and stack off light when you have the nuts. The truth about variance is the players who let the cards decide their fate in re-raised pots are the same ones that experience a high degree of variance. If you understand the finer details of 3-bet pots, things are completely different for you. Your success becomes predictable. By understanding which board textures and opponents to attack and which ones to avoid, you decrease your variance, reverse your red line, and increase your win rate in the process. That's why Alien Slayer and I are ecstatic to announce the release of 3-bet Mastery. the only advanced three-betting training designed to increase your win rate, decrease your variance, and reverse your red line in the process. This product was partly Alien Slayer and I's response to the question our students continued to ask us. Can you teach me a low variance style so I never have to experience the misery of a downswing? The good news is, even though nobody can teach you to eliminate variance completely, I can teach you how to minimize variance in PLO by learning from the master of minimizing variance here, Alien Slayer. His 1 million hand graph shows you that you can minimize variance and definitely qualifies Alien Slayer to teach us all about increasing your win rate while minimizing variance. And while we're at it, let's also talk about your red line real quick, because students come to me frustrated with the red line, which of course is non-showdown winnings, all of the time. So you're not alone here. I know how you feel when you look at your graph only to see hundreds, if not thousands, of lost big blinds in the red line department. It's a helpless feeling for everyone. Nothing is more frustrating than losing money by giving up on big pots all the time. So that's why the lion's share of this program will be focused on teaching you to master three-bet pots in a way that reverses your red line and decreases your variance. Okay, I know we talked about a lot here today, so let me outline exactly what you get by registering for 3-Bet Mastery today. Here's how we structured this training for you. You get 3 hours of fast-paced video training. Alien Slayer and I break down 3-bet pots from every angle imaginable and give you the detailed breakdown of why we do the things we do in real 3-bet pots. This is an exceptionally rare opportunity to look over the shoulder of a great player and absorb all of the wisdom and insight behind his results. I'm getting all riled up just talking about it. And because Alien Slayer and I realized players always fall victim to poor hand selection for squeezing, calling a 3-bet, or just 3-betting an opener in the first place, we also cover how to increase your non-showdown winnings by avoiding the common mistakes we've already made. Then you join us for the complete formula for playing 3-bet pots perfectly, both in position and out of position. And then we work together on bet sizing in a variety of 3-betting situations, multi-street planning, pre-flop and post-flop considerations. And then we all jump inside our private forum to talk through your hands and answer all your questions. So there you have it, 3-Bet Mastery. You get the only advanced 3-betting training designed to increase your win rate, decrease your variance, and reverse your red line in the process. Delivered to you by Alien Slayer and I, all inside our private members area with private forum access so you can ask us all the questions you want, all for one payment of $97. It seems like a steal when you consider just 1 hour of Alien Slayer's time alone regularly goes for $300, and an hour of mine goes for $200. And you're also getting me and the golden nuggets of the work we did over the course of 12 months. Of course, you're protected by my 30-day no questions asked money-back guarantee. This way you don't have to decide now, you can try it first and then decide on your own. Risk-free. Remember, the best investment you can make in your PLO game is learning to master 3-bet pots. When you strengthen the base, your game as a whole gets stronger. This is your opportunity. Click the button on this page to register now for 3-Bet Mastery. It's the best investment you can make in your game.